Hey everyone, Raul Shah, Shah Financial, and in today's video, I'm going to show you how you can pay 0% capital gains tax. I actually have been doing this for many years in the past, not so much now because my income is a lot higher, but it was such a wonderful strategy when I could take advantage of this. And if you're watching this, it really revolves around two numbers. The first is 47,000 and the second is double that, 94,000. So how does it all work? And we'll get into that right now. Okay, the first thing you're going to do is change your name. The second thing, very important, you're going to move to a different country. No, I'm just kidding. You don't have to do any of that stuff. The strategy that we're going to use is called tax gain harvesting. You might have heard of tax loss harvesting. It's sort of the reverse of tax gain harvesting, but it's really straightforward. And going back to those two numbers, 47,000 and 94,000, let's say you're single. You were in the 0% long-term capital gains tax bracket up to an income of 47,000. And if you're married, filing jointly, it's double that. So you were in the long-term 0% long-term capital gains tax bracket up to 94,000 in income. So let's use an example because that'll make it very easy to understand. Let's say that you are married and you're filing jointly. And let's say that your household income after the standard deduction is 60,000. That means that you have $34,000 in capital gains, long-term capital gains that you can realize tax-free. This is incredible to be able to take advantage of this, and very few people really have ever even heard of tax gain harvesting. Now you might be asking, what about the wash rule that the IRS has? Well, that actually only applies to tax loss harvesting. So in tax gain harvesting, we can actually sell the stock, realize the gain, and then immediately buy it back if we wanted to own it. But going back to that example, right? You're married, you're filing jointly, you've got 60,000 in income after taking the standard deduction, and you've got 34,000 in long-term capital gains. It would be a huge mistake to just hold on to that stock for the remainder of the year because you don't know what your tax bracket might be that year. You don't know what the stock price might do that year. You have an opportunity to actually sell $34,000 in capital gains of this stock. So in reality, you're probably selling maybe 40,000 or 50,000 or 60,000 of stock. It just depends on how much the stock has risen. But you're able to actually realize 34,000 of capital gains. So you're basically filling up that 0% capital gains tax bracket, right? Remember, you're at 60, you have until 94, that's your threshold. So you may as well sell stock to realize, and take advantage of that 0% long-term capital gains tax bracket that you're in. And then if you decide, hey, you know what, I'd rather just, keep the cash in my brokerage account. Well, then great. You just sold 34,000 of, long-term capital gains tax-free. Or you can decide, but I want to still own that stock. I don't want to just sell it and leave it because I think it's going to go up higher. Well, okay, that's totally fine. You can immediately buy that stock back. The second you sell it and realize that gain, you can go ahead and go buy it right back because remember, there's no wash rule when you're tax gain harvesting. And so what you've effectively done is you've actually raised the cost basis of your stock investments. So now, not only did you get this really big tax break today, but you've raised the cost basis. So now your future tax gain will actually be lower if that stock goes up. And it's really a beautiful strategy. I mean, I do this for clients all the time. I take the stress and the burden of managing your finances away. And if you want any help with creating investment portfolios, financial plans, all that kind of stuff, I do it all. I run an investment firm. Just shoot me an email, Raul@Shah Financial. Check out our website, docshawfinancial.com. And thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.